Welcome back. Joining us now for this week's Hope Rises segment is Colleen Marquetta with details on an upcoming golf fundraiser for a great cause. Welcome, Colleen. Tell us who you brought in today.
Thanks for having us today, Chelsea. I'm here with my good friends, Amy and Danielle. Amy started Hope Totes with me, which is what we're going to talk about. And the upcoming golf fundraiser that we have is being presented by New Era Cap. And we have Danielle here, who's the director.
All righty.
New Era Cap Foundation.
Let's start off by talking about Hope Totes for those who aren't familiar about what it is and why both of you started it.
So Hope Totes started 5 years ago, just under 5 years ago. We had both experienced health crises with our own sons, and my bestie stepped in with a system of learning how to care for your child caring for your loved one during a medical crisis. And so she brought a tote for me with a medical binder inside to organize my son's care plan. And after we realized that there was a need, we decided that we should bind forces and start Hope Totes.
Love it. So basically, Hope Totes is a little care bag, a tote, with all the things that you would need when you're going to be going in and out of hospitals and doctor's visits often. Things that you don't even think about that you might need, blankets and dividers, the slippers.
Journal.
Yeah.
And they come in a New Era backpack or a Vera Bradley tote, which Amy has right next to her.
Beautiful. Now, Danielle, do you want to tell us about New Era Foundation?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for having me here today. It's an honor to be here with you ladies. So the mission of the New Era Cap Foundation is to strengthen our community, and there's no better way to do that than to support those in the community who provide services to take care of everyone who is in need. So,
all righty. Well, why is it so important for you to support? I know you support lots of organizations and throw events, but why in particular did you want to, combine forces and really support Hope Totes?
Yeah, so one of our pillars is cancer patient and family care, and these ladies provide that family care aspect of it for those who are going through some of the worst times in their lives. So we're very honored to support that.
We're so grateful for
Yeah.
support. They've been with us since almost the very beginning. I mean, I remember our first meeting with Danielle.
I'm so grateful.
It was wonderful.
Now, Colleen, I know that you recently had a packing party. Tell us about that.
Well, okay, so we love to put totes together, but make it a party,
Yeah.
right? So it's not fun just to put the tote together. You've got to add some food and drink and a little socialization. So we do 2 major packing parties every year. One is at the New Era Cap headquarters. And then our other that we just had recently was at Russell's Steaks.
Nice.
We packed about 400 totes.
Oh, wow.
We were moving.
You were moving.
Yeah.
We had about 40 volunteers. We had an assembly line all set up. Amy's husband, Matt, was in charge of making sure that everything was sorted for the different organizations we were giving to.
Amazing.
And they immediately went out to area organizations that night.
That's incredible.
Instant impact,
Yeah.
It was all donated by Russell Steaks. They provided food and drink for all of our volunteers. And then it was fundraising. Actually, some of it's from our current golf tournament that we're fundraising for that we used to purchase these totes and all the supplies for it. So let's see, we had Roswell, Kaleida Cancer Care, Oshai, Hospice,
The VA.
Essential Care for Children, the VA.
And then we save some for home deliveries as well, because we have a list that we get through and to deliver them to their
A
homes.
new drop-off was Millard Fillmore, Suburban.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Then we also dropped off to Sweet Buffalo.
And to Sweet Buffalo.
Beautiful.
A lot of totes went out.
A lot, 400. 400. Let's get into this upcoming golf fundraiser. Tell us all about it. It's called Chipping In for Hope.
So this is our second golf fundraiser that we've done, and last year I thought it was pretty good. Danielle and Amy we were having fun all day.
Yeah.
At the golf tournament, we got to drive around golf carts and visit with everyone. But we have an excellent swag bag for any golfers out there. We have our favorite part of the swag bag is we design a custom cap with New Era. This is last year's.
Nice.
So the new one.
So the new one you have to see.
This is last year's, and look at the underneath of the hat.
So
Isn't that
beautiful.
cool?
Yeah, I love
We have
it.
Chipping In for Hope in the back.
Awesome.
So yeah, we have a new, Amy and I got to sit down with Danielle and we designed a really cool hat. So we're excited about that. We also have a bunch of other surprises in our swag bag. We have Chef Camille that is donating a private dinner for the winner of our putting contest.
Awesome.
So that's always very popular. We have the St. Joe's Band coming out to give a little jazz music and make it fun
Awesome.
during lunch and dinner. We have a DJ. We have obviously golf.
She's like everything but the golf. She's like, we're just there to have fun.
And even if you're not good at golf, we have a prize for last place, which apparently people are fighting for this year.
That's awesome. You can sign me up for that.
The Golden Plunger Award.
Yeah.
When and where is this happening, and how can people sign up?
It is Monday, June 16th at Transit Valley Country Club. You can sign up. We have our website. Our event website is linked on our social media. You guys can find it there.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for coming in. It's going to be a fun event. Something for the first place winners, last place. I love it. And something for those in between, too.
Yep.
Viewers, if you'd like to learn more about the mission behind Hope Totes and all the ways that you can get involved, you can visit hopetotesbuffalo.org. Thanks again for coming in, ladies.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.